Top 40 Most Eerie Disappearances of People in History. Throughout history, some disappearances have remained shrouded in eerie mystery, sparking intense speculation and intrigue. One of the most unsettling cases is that of the crew of the Mary Celeste, a merchant ship found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872 with no one aboard and no clear signs of what might have happened. The ship was in perfect condition, its cargo intact, and the crew's personal belongings untouched, yet the entire crew of 7 had vanished without a trace. Another haunting case is that of the Soldering Children, who disappeared during a Christmas Eve fire in 1945 in Fayetteville, West Virginia. Despite extensive searches and investigations, no trace of the children was ever found, and theories ranging from abduction to conspiracy have persisted. These disappearances continue to captivate and unsettle, leaving behind more questions than answers and inviting dark speculation about what really happened. 1. Amelia Earhart, 1937. Amelia Earhart, the pioneering aviator who disappeared in 1937, remains one of the most enigmatic figures in the history of aviation. As she attempted to circumnavigate the globe, her aircraft, the Lockheed Electra, vanished over the central Pacific Ocean, sparking one of the greatest mysteries of the 20th century. Despite an extensive search by the US government and numerous theories about her fate, the exact circumstances of her disappearance continue to elude definitive explanation. Earhart's legacy endures not only through her remarkable achievements, but also through the enduring intrigue surrounding her final, ill-fated journey. 2. Jimmy Hoffa, 1975. In 1975, Jimmy Hoffa, the enigmatic and controversial labor leader, remained a focal point of intrigue and speculation. Hoffa, who had previously led the Teamsters Union with formidable influence, had vanished in 1975, a disappearance that would become one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. 3. MH370 Passengers, 2014. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 in March 2014 remains one of the most enduring mysteries in aviation history. The flight, en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, vanished from radar screens less than an hour after takeoff, with 239 passengers and crew on board. Despite extensive search efforts across the Indian Ocean, the main wreckage of the aircraft has never been found, and the exact cause of its disappearance is still unknown. The incident has left a profound impact on the families of the missing, sparking a global debate on aviation safety and the effectiveness of search and rescue operations. 4. The Mary Celeste Crew, 1872. The Mary Celeste, an American merchant brigantine, became the center of one of maritime history's most enduring mysteries when it was discovered abandoned in the Atlantic Ocean in December 1872. The ship had left New York City on November 7, 1872, bound for Genoa, Italy, under the command of Captain Benjamin Briggs, accompanied by his wife, Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia, and a crew of 7 men. Everything seemed routine until, on December 4, the vessel was spotted adrift and in a state of disarray near the Azores by the British ship Da Gracia. The Mary Celeste was found under full sail, with its cargo of 1,701 barrels of raw alcohol largely intact, and the lifeboat was missing. The ship's logbooks, which could have provided crucial details about the circumstances leading up to the abandonment, were also missing, and the personal belongings of the crew and passengers were still on board. Despite an investigation by British authorities, which concluded that the crew had been lost at sea, no definitive explanation was ever established. Theories about the crew's fate ranged from the plausible to the fantastical, including suggestions of a mutiny, a seaquake, or even alien abduction. Some believe that the ship might have been scuttled due to fears of an explosion from the volatile alcohol cargo, but this theory was contested since there was no evidence of tampering. The case has inspired countless books, articles, and films, continuing to captivate the imagination of both the public and scholars. The Mary Celeste remains a symbol of the perilous mysteries that the sea can hold, a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of maritime voyages and the enduring allure of unsolved enigmas in the annals of history. 5. The Solder Children, 1945. The case of the Solder Children, who disappeared in a mysterious fire on Christmas Eve 1945, remains one of the most unsettling and perplexing unsolved mysteries in American history. The Solder family, consisting of parents George and Jenny Solder and their 10 children, lived in Fayetteville, West Virginia. On December 24, 1945, their home was engulfed in flames under suspicious circumstances, and while the parents and 4 of the children managed to escape, 5 of the Solder children were believed to have perished in the blaze. Despite extensive search efforts and a thorough investigation, the remains of the children were never found, and their fate remains unknown to this day. The fire began late at night, and according to the Solders, they were awakened by the smell of smoke and the sound of popping noises. The parents and the surviving children escaped the burning house, but the 5 missing children, Martha, age 12, Louis, age 9, Jenny, age 8, Betty, age 5, and Harold, age 2, were last seen in the house. The initial belief was that the children had died in the fire, but doubts began to surface when the family's attempts to find their remains yielded no results. The Solders were convinced that their children had been kidnapped, and they received various tips and sightings over the years that suggested their children might still be alive. A key piece of evidence fueling the suspicion was a phone call the Solders received the night of the fire. 6. The Rono Colony, 1590s. The Rono Colony, established in the late 16th century, is one of the most enigmatic chapters in the history of early American colonization. Founded by Sir Walter Raleigh under the auspices of Queen Elizabeth I, the colony was situated on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. The first attempt to establish a permanent settlement in 1585 failed, leading to the return of the colonists to England. A second, more ambitious group of settlers arrived in 1587, led by John White, who was appointed governor. White's arrival was followed by a return to England for supplies. However, his return to Roanoke in 1590, after a delay of 3 years caused by the Anglo-Spanish War, uncovered a chilling mystery. The settlement was completely abandoned, and the only clue to the fate of its inhabitants was the word Croton carved into a post of the fort. This cryptic message, along with the lack of any other discernible signs of struggle or distress, led to widespread speculation and numerous theories about what might have happened. 7. The Dyatlov Pass Hikers, 1959. The Dyatlov Pass incident of 1959 is one of history's most chilling and unsolved mysteries. A group of 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, embarked on a journey into the Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. What started as a routine expedition quickly turned into a nightmare. When they failed to return, a search team was dispatched, only to find their tent abandoned and slashed open from the inside. The hikers' bodies were scattered across the snow, many found in strange, inexplicable conditions. 8. Glenn Miller, 1944. Glenn Miller, a legendary American big band leader and trombonist, mysteriously disappeared on December 15, 1944, during World War I. While flying from England to Paris to entertain Allied troops, his aircraft vanished over the English Channel. Despite numerous theories, from enemy fire to mechanical failure, no wreckage or remains were ever found, leaving his fate an enduring mystery. Miller's disappearance remains one of the most puzzling aviation mysteries of the war. 9. The Bowmont Children, 1966. The Bowmont Children, Jane, 9, Arna, 7, and Grant, 4, vanished from Glenelg Beach, near Adelaide, South Australia, on January 26, 1966. The siblings were last seen playing on the beach and speaking with an unidentified man. Despite extensive investigations and widespread media coverage, their disappearance remains one of Australia's most haunting mysteries. The case led to nationwide concern about child safety, and various theories and sightings have surfaced over the decades. 10. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, 1590s. In the late 1580s, the English established a settlement on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. Led by Governor John White, the colony faced harsh conditions. In 1590, White returned from a supply trip to find the colony completely deserted. No bodies were found, and the fate of the 115 colonists. 11. Mora Murray, 2004. Mora Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student, vanished on February 9, 2004, after her car crashed on a rural road in Haverhill, New Hampshire. She had emptied her bank account earlier that day and told her professors she was taking time off due to a family emergency, which was untrue. After the accident, witnesses reported seeing her briefly before she disappeared into the night. Despite extensive searches and widespread media attention, Mora's fate remains unknown, fueling countless theories from abduction to voluntary disappearance. Her case has since become one of the most haunting and debated missing person mysteries in the U.S. 12. The Disappearance of the Indus Valley Civilization, 1900 BCE. The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's earliest urban cultures, mysteriously declined around 1900 BCE, spanning modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. The civilization boasted advanced cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, with sophisticated drainage systems and standardized weights. However, around this time, these cities were gradually abandoned. The exact cause remains unknown, but theories suggest a combination of factors: shifting river courses, prolonged droughts, overuse of resources, or invasions by nomadic tribes. Archaeological evidence shows signs of social disintegration, but no conclusive evidence of war or a singular catastrophic event has been found, leaving the mystery unsolved. 13. The crew of the US Cyclops, 1918. The US Cyclops, a US Navy collier, vanished in March 1918 while en route from Barbados to Baltimore, carrying 309 crew members and passengers. The ship was last heard from on March 4, and no distress signal was ever sent. Despite an extensive search, no trace of the Cyclops or its crew was found, making it one of the largest losses of life in U.S. naval history unrelated to combat. The ship's disappearance fueled speculation and conspiracy theories, including possible enemy sabotage or being swallowed by the Bermuda Triangle, though no definitive explanation has ever emerged. 14. The disappearance of the Mayan civilization, 900 CE. Around 900 CE, the thriving Mayan civilization mysteriously collapsed, leaving behind deserted cities and abandoned temples. For centuries, the Mayans had built sophisticated urban centers, developed an advanced writing system, and made remarkable astronomical calculations. Yet without clear cause, their cities in the southern lowlands were suddenly vacated. Scholars have proposed various theories for this enigmatic disappearance. The Mayans' departure remains one of history's greatest mysteries, with only their impressive stone structures standing as silent witnesses to their once glorious empire's downfall. 15. The disappearance of the Anasazi civilization, 1300 CE. The disappearance of the Anasazi civilization around 1300 CE remains one of the great mysteries of North American history. Known for their advanced architecture and cliff dwellings in the Four Corners region, the Anasazi thrived for centuries. However, by the late 13th century, they suddenly abandoned their settlements. Theories surrounding their disappearance include prolonged drought, resource depletion, social unrest, and possible conflict with neighboring tribes. Despite extensive archaeological research, no definitive explanation has emerged. 16. The disappearance of the Thonis Heraclean city, 1200 BCE. In 1200 BCE, the ancient city of Thonis Heraclean, once a thriving Egyptian port city, mysteriously vanished beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Located near the modern-day city of Alexandria, Phonis Heracleion was a bustling hub for trade and culture, connected to the rich history of ancient Egypt. Its disappearance, attributed to a series of natural disasters, such as earthquakes and tsunamis, left only submerged ruins as a testament to its existence. Rediscovered in 2000 by underwater archaeologists, the sunken city has since revealed a wealth of artifacts. 18. The disappearance of the Centralia town, 1984. In 1984, the small town of Centralia, Pennsylvania, was abandoned due to an underground coal fire that had been burning since 1962. The fire, ignited in a coal seam beneath the town, produced toxic fumes and dangerously high temperatures, making the area uninhabitable. As the fire spread, the ground became unstable, with sudden sinkholes appearing and smoke billowing from the earth. By 1984, the government intervened, relocating residents and condemning the town. Today, Centralia remains a ghost town, its abandoned streets and smoldering ground serving as a chilling reminder of the environmental and human costs of such disasters. 19. The disappearance of the Sanjipod City, 1980. The Sanjipod City, a futuristic residential project in Taiwan, began construction in 1978 with grand plans to create a utopian community of domed, sci-fi-inspired homes. By 1980, however, the project abruptly halted and was abandoned, leaving behind a haunting array of incomplete, crumbling structures. The reasons for the sudden cessation remain shrouded in mystery, but speculated causes include financial troubles, design flaws, and a series of tragic accidents during construction. Over time, the site has become an eerie ghost town, attracting curiosity and urban legends about the once ambitious but ultimately forsaken Sanjipod City. 20. The disappearance of the Gunkanjima Island, 1974. In 1974, Gunkanjima Island, a once thriving coal mining community off the coast of Nagasaki, Japan, abruptly vanished from public consciousness after its closure. Known for its dense, crumbling high-rises, the island's decline mirrored the collapse of Japan's coal industry. As mining operations ceased, the population dwindled, and the island was left to decay in isolation. By the time of its official abandonment, Gunkanjima had transformed into a haunting relic of industrial ambition and societal change. Its eerie, deserted streets and derelict buildings now serve as a poignant reminder of the transient nature of human endeavor and the relentless march of progress. 21. The disappearance of the Rendlesham Forest Incident Witnesses, 1980. In December 1980, the Rendlesham Forest Incident, often dubbed Britain's Roswell, involved multiple military witnesses observing an unidentified flying object near Raff Woodbridge. Notably, 3 key witnesses, Colonel Charles Halt, Sergeant Jim Peniston, and Airman John Burroughs, experienced unusual phenomena during and after the event. Intriguingly, their stories were shrouded in mystery when, years later, there were claims of unusual disappearances and untraceable absences. Though none of the primary witnesses disappeared in the literal sense, their accounts and subsequent discussions surrounding them seemed to vanish from mainstream discourse, leaving gaps and uncertainties that fuel ongoing speculation and conspiracy theories. 22. The disappearance of the Terra Calico, 1988. In 1988, 19-year-old Terra Calico vanished while biking near her home in Belen, New Mexico. Her disappearance remains a chilling mystery. Days after her vanishing, a Polaroid surfaced, showing a young woman resembling Tara, bound and gagged, alongside a young boy, which led to widespread speculation, but no concrete answers. Despite extensive searches and media coverage, Tara's whereabouts remain unknown. 23. The disappearance of the Johnny Gosch, 1982. In September 1982, 12-year-old Johnny Gosch, vanished while delivering newspapers in West Des Moines, Iowa, sparking one of the most baffling missing persons cases in U.S. history. His disappearance was marked by eerie details, including a trail of newspapers left on the ground and his cart abandoned. Despite extensive searches and a large-scale investigation, Johnny was never found, and the case remains unsolved. Over the years, theories have ranged from abduction by a stranger to involvement in a larger criminal network. The case took a haunting turn when Johnny's mother, Noreen Gosh, reported receiving mysterious phone calls and sightings of her son. 24. The disappearance of the Dennis Martin, 1969. In June 1969, 6-year-old Dennis Martin vanished during a family camping trip in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Dennis was playing with his brother and other children when he disappeared from sight. Despite extensive searches involving thousands of volunteers and law enforcement, no trace of Dennis was found. The case remains one of the most baffling disappearances in the park's history. Speculation has ranged from possible abductions to encounters with wild animals, but no conclusive evidence has ever been uncovered. The mystery surrounding Dennis Martin's disappearance continues to haunt both the family and the public, unresolved for decades. 25. The disappearance of the Martin family, 1958. In 1958, the Martin family, consisting of George, his wife Helen, and their 3 children, vanished without a trace from their rural home in the quiet town of Blackwood. Despite exhaustive searches and countless theories ranging from abduction to alien encounters, no evidence was found. The case captivated the nation, leading to widespread media coverage and public speculation. The family's sudden disappearance left behind a chilling void, with their home left undisturbed and personal effects untouched. Over the decades, the mystery deepened as investigators struggled to find answers, leaving the Martin family's fate a haunting enigma that endures to this day. 26. The disappearance of the Springfield 3, 1992. In June 1992, the Springfield 3, Cheryl Levitt, her daughter Suzanne Streeter, and Suzanne's friend Stacy McCall, vanished from their home in Springfield, Missouri, after attending a high school graduation party. The following morning, their car was found abandoned in the driveway, and the house was eerily undisturbed. Despite extensive searches and numerous theories, the case remains unsolved. The mysterious disappearance of these 3 women has captivated and haunted the local community for decades, with many fearing that the truth may never be uncovered. The case remains one of Missouri's most perplexing and enduring missing person mysteries. 27. The disappearance of the Mora Murray's friends, 2004. In 2004, the disappearance of Mora Murray, a 21-year-old nursing student, captivated public attention. After crashing her car on Road 112 in New Hampshire, Mora vanished without a trace. While the case itself remains a chilling mystery, it's worth noting that Mora's friends have also faced unsettling circumstances. A few months before Mora's disappearance, her close friend, Bill Roche, reportedly faced his own troubling encounters. Despite numerous investigations and theories, including potential connections to Mora's friends, no concrete evidence has emerged to explain their absence. This eerie coincidence adds an unsettling layer to the already perplexing case. 28. The disappearance of the Everly sisters, 1970. In 1970, the mysterious disappearance of the Everly sisters, Janet and Karen, shocked the small town of Brooksville. Last seen leaving their family home for a local fair, they'd vanished without a trace. Despite extensive searches and numerous leads, no concrete evidence emerged, leaving the case cold. Rumors of foul play and abduction circulated, but authorities struggled to pinpoint suspects or motives. Over the decades, the sisters' disappearance became a haunting local legend, their story a chilling reminder of the unknown that lingers in the shadows of unsolved mysteries. The Everly sisters remain a poignant enigma, their fate forever unresolved. 29. The disappearance of the Yarra-Gamba ratio, 2010. In 2010, Yarra-Gamba ratio, a 13-year-old Italian girl, vanished while walking home from a sports center in Bowmont Children. Her disappearance sparked an intense search, but it wasn't until 3 months later that her body was discovered in a field, showing signs of severe violence. The case gripped Italy and led to a massive investigation. In 2014, Massimo Giuseppe Bossetti was arrested and later convicted of her murder, largely based on DNA evidence found on her clothing. Bossetti's conviction remains controversial, with some arguing that he was wrongfully convicted amid a storm of media speculation and legal battles. 30. The disappearance of the Bryce Laspo, 2013. In August 2013, Bryce Laspo, a 19-year-old college student, vanished under mysterious circumstances. After leaving his college in Chico, California, he was last seen driving south on Interstate 5. His abandoned Toyota Highlander was discovered overturned and empty near Castaic Lake. Despite an extensive search and numerous sightings reported, Laspo's whereabouts remain unknown. The perplexing case has led to various theories, from voluntary disappearance to foul play, yet no conclusive evidence has emerged. The disappearance of Bryce Laspo continues to baffle investigators and haunt his family, casting a long shadow over what should have been a promising young life. 31. The disappearance of the Branson Perry, 2001. In 2001, Branson Perry, a 20-year-old from Skidmore, Missouri, vanished under mysterious circumstances. Known for his affable nature, Perry was last seen leaving his home for a friend's house but never arrived. His car was found abandoned, but no substantial clues emerged. The case gained notoriety for its eerie elements, including the chilling possibility of abduction or foul play. Despite numerous leads and extensive investigations, Perry's disappearance remains unsolved, leaving his family and community in persistent anguish. The case stands as a haunting reminder of how quickly someone can vanish without a trace, shrouded in unsettling uncertainty. 32. The disappearance of the Jill Bman, 2000. In May 2000, Jill Bman, a 19-year-old Indiana University student, vanished while on a bicycle ride. Her disappearance sparked an intense search effort but yielded few leads. The case took a dark turn when evidence emerged linking her disappearance to a local man, who was later convicted of her murder. Despite his conviction, Bman's body was never found, leaving her family and community with enduring questions and grief. The case remains a poignant reminder of the unresolved nature of many disappearances and the long-lasting impact on those left behind. 33. The disappearance of the Ray Gar, 2005. In 2005, Ray Gar, a respected district attorney in Center County, Pennsylvania, vanished without a trace. Known for his role in high-profile cases, Gar's disappearance sparked intense media and public interest. His car was found abandoned, with his laptop and personal effects left behind, leading to speculation about foul play, voluntary disappearance, or other theories. Despite extensive searches and investigations, including a thorough examination of his computer and personal life, no conclusive evidence emerged. The case remains unsolved, with Gar's whereabouts and the reasons for his disappearance still shrouded in mystery, continuing to intrigue and puzzle investigators and the public alike. 34. The disappearance of the Leah Roberts, 2000. In March 2000, Leah Roberts, a 23-year-old student from North Carolina, vanished during a cross-country road trip. Her abandoned car was found in Washington State's Mount Baker Snoqualmie National Forest, with personal belongings inside and no sign of a struggle. Despite extensive searches and a media blitz, no trace of Leah was found, leading to numerous theories ranging from abduction to voluntary disappearance. The case remains unresolved, with her family continuing to seek answers. Leah's story has intrigued many, becoming a haunting reminder of how quickly someone can vanish and the enduring mystery surrounding her fate. 35. The disappearance of the Ben NM, 1991. The disappearance of Ben NM, a 21-month-old British toddler, remains one of the most perplexing cases in UK history. On July 24, 1991, Ben vanished while playing outside his family's rental home on the Greek island of Kos. Despite extensive searches and numerous theories, including possible abduction or accidental death, no trace of Ben was ever found. The case has been plagued by false leads and misinformation, with Greek authorities and the NM family enduring years of uncertainty and frustration. In 2017, the investigation was reopened, reflecting ongoing hope and determination to uncover the truth behind his mysterious disappearance. 36. The disappearance of the Manic Street Preachers guitarist Richie Edwards, 1995. In 1995, the Manic Street Preachers guitarist Richie Edwards vanished under mysterious circumstances, leaving behind an enigma that still captivates fans and investigators. Edwards, known for his intense lyrics and troubled demeanor, disappeared on February 1, after checking out of a London hotel. His car was later found abandoned at the Severn Bridge, a site notorious for suicides. Despite extensive searches and numerous theories, including suicide and abduction, Edwards' fate remains unknown. His disappearance, coupled with his deep, introspective lyrics, has fueled speculation and intrigue, making it one of the most haunting mysteries in modern rock history. 37. The disappearance of the Michael Rockefeller, 1961. In 1961, Michael Rockefeller, the 23-year-old son of New York Governor Nelson Rockefeller, vanished during an anthropological expedition in Papua New Guinea. Accompanying his father's advisor, Reen Wassing, Michael was collecting artifacts among the Asmat people. Their boat capsized, and while Wassing was rescued, Michael was last seen swimming towards the shore. Despite extensive searches, he was never found, leading to numerous theories about his fate. Some suggest he was killed by local tribes, while others speculate he may have drowned or lived among the Asmat. The mystery surrounding his disappearance endures, fueling intrigue and speculation. 38. The disappearance of the Percy Fawcett, 1925. In 1925, British explorer Percy Fawcett embarked on an ambitious expedition to find the fabled city of Z in the Amazon rainforest. His disappearance remains one of the most intriguing mysteries of exploration. Fawcett, accompanied by his son Jack and friend Raleigh Rimmel, ventured deep into uncharted territories, but never returned. Despite numerous searches and theories, ranging from hostile indigenous tribes to treacherous terrain, no trace of the explorers was ever found. The case has sparked enduring fascination, blending the allure of lost civilizations with the perilous adventure of exploration. Fawcett's enigmatic fate continues to capture imaginations worldwide. 39. The disappearance of the Steve Fawcett, 2007. In September 2007, adventurer Steve Fawcett vanished during a solo flight in his light aircraft over Nevada's rugged wilderness. Known for his world records in aviation and sailing, Fawcett's disappearance sparked a massive search operation involving thousands of personnel and advanced technology, yet no trace of him was found for over a year. It wasn't until 2008 that wreckage from his plane was discovered, revealing that Fawcett had likely crashed in a remote area. The circumstances surrounding his disappearance remain shrouded in mystery, leaving many questions unanswered about the final moments of the daring adventurer's life. 40. The disappearance of the Richard Halliburton, 1939. In 1939, the renowned American adventurer Richard Halliburton vanished under mysterious circumstances while attempting to cross the Pacific Ocean in his custom-built seaplane, the Sea Dragon. Halliburton, celebrated for his daring exploits and best-selling books, had embarked on a journey that was meant to be a thrilling new chapter in his storied career. However, despite an extensive search effort, neither Halliburton nor his aircraft was ever found. If you enjoyed from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.